book's been flying. The bar is on the floor for men, and they still somehow fuck it up, but make it make sense. Don't ask how much money I spent. It's none of your damn business. That's the premise. That's it. It's not hiding anything. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily, and this is the Astral Library, and welcome to the start of the first bi-weekly vlog of 2024. It is currently Wednesday, January 8th at about like 10:45 in the morning. I meant to start this vlog on Monday, but here we are. It is the start of the new year. School has begun again, work has begun again, and your girl has been trying to get back into the equilibrium. So, I meant to update you, like I said earlier, because I was reading 2 books earlier this week, and I finished both of them. The first of which was A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson, and I was listening to the audiobook of Kingdom of Copper by Shannon Chakraborty, which is the second book in the Davenport trilogy, and I finished that shit last night. Like, I wanted to update you, I wanted to bring you along for the journey, but I finished it. I sure as hell did, and I didn't say a damn word to you. Whoops. This vlog's just kicking back, reading, see what we're doing. No specific book we're getting through. One thing I am gonna pick up in this vlog, and maybe finish, I don't know. I'm going to pick up Empire of Gold, which is the third and final book in that Davenport trilogy. And that's because the way book 2 ended, I need to know. And I was gonna wait for the audiobook. I was gonna get these for the audiobook and like read and listen, vice versa, but I need to know now what is gonna happen. So I'm going to start this. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start this today. I might start reading it tonight. It's the thickest of the entire series. The other books hit around 500 pages. This one clocking in about 750-ish. So she's thick. She's the finale, and I want to know what happens. Other things I need to get done, well, I need to do some reading for my dissertation work and some writing actually, so you'll probably see clips of that. I'm going shopping this Saturday for my birthday. I don't know how much I will bring you along for that, just because I want to kind of just have fun with my friends and not worry about like getting clips. We'll see if I get some clips. If so, they'll be on my phone and they'll be included, so you'll see that. But other than that, we're just here for a chill couple weeks to enjoy, to kind of freak out as I do have homework and shit to do. But come along, grab a drink, grab a snack, and I hope you enjoy this vlog. But I will see you in the next clip when I've possibly read more of this or I've started something else.
Out the kitchen window. There's a puzzle that's...
Hello, excuse the odd lighting. I'm in my kitchen and there's no helping this space. We got yellow light over here, we got bright white light over here. There's no helping it, so it is what it is. But I did want to update you guys because it is currently Thursday at about almost 6:30, and I've made progress in the Empire of Gold. I didn't actually get to it yesterday. I started today, and I'm already hooked. I am 50 something pages in, so I'm not that far in, but I'm already just like, yes, tell me more. What is going to happen? I need to know. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna read a little bit more tonight. I'm actually in the kitchen because I'm waiting for my dinner to preheat so I can stick it in and cook it, which might interrupt this clip, so we'll see. And there it is. I'll be right back. Okay, food is now cooking. I forgot what I was saying because I tried to record this clip a couple times and just interruptions after interruptions. I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I'm gonna read a little bit more tonight, I think, just because the thing I really want to do and what prevented me from reading yesterday is I started a new K-drama. I was actually going to start Lovely Runner because Becca in the Books is watching that, and she was telling the premise, I was like, man, that sounds really cool. And then I think I was on TikTok just after that, and then another K-drama got recommended to me, and that one's Love Scout. And I watched the first 2 episodes, and my god, like there's this one scene where, because it's following this like boss ass bitch, right? And her assistant, she's like so smart, but she's like clumsy because she's just so worried about everything else, and she constantly like bumps into things and hits her head on her desk when she's like underneath there. And so there's a scene where she's like searching some files, and then he holds his hand underneath the desk so her head doesn't hit it, and it was just The bar is on the floor for men, and they still somehow fuck it up. But K-drama men, they got it. They got it. I love a fictional man. A real man. So I'm really enjoying that. And the newest episode's out tomorrow. So unfortunately I can't watch it tonight. So I think I will just settle it by reading more of Empire of Gold. I'm excited to continue this. I'm excited to see how the series ends. I hated Mutadir last book. I thought he was awful and so frustrating. Hopefully he redeems himself. I'm still team Naughty. Of all the people, Naughty's the one who just kind of needs to just live her own life, right? Everyone else around her kind of sucks and doesn't deserve her. She is a precious being and just wants and needs so much more in life. It is what it is, I guess. I guess we'll see if she gets her happy ending at the book. I've heard the ending's really good. So I'm excited to get to it myself. But what else needs to happen? I don't know. I do need to get back into working on my homework that I need to do. I'm so wiped. I might try to do some tomorrow just because I have not as heavy of a workload. Next week work just the week after next week work just picks up like crazy. And I'm already kind of stressed about it because I try to reduce my hours and yet they've just given me more hours. We'll see how that goes and see how you'll see how stressed I get and if I survive it. I mean, I will because I'm me, but I won't be happy necessarily. That's to come. We'll work on that. Figure out a schedule that works. Take more days off if I need them. I think that's all the update I have for you tonight. I've started the book. I'm going to, like I said, read a little bit more tonight. I'm just gonna chill. I'm kind of exhausted. I taught today and it was a really productive class. Everyone was asking great questions. Happy about that. Oh, there's a ton of things I need to do. One at a time. But I'll see you in the next clip. Hopefully in better lighting than whatever this is. Hello, it is January 13th at about 1:30. It's your girl's birthday today. So she did what she does and she went book shopping today and over the weekend. And I'm not gonna show you exactly what I bought because I plan to do a book haul. But I can give you like a little preview, you know, little just sneak peek because it's kind of crazy. And by kind of, I mean really crazy. See those 3 bags plus this little stack here? Yeah, that's the damage. There is a 30 books, 32 books, something of that nature, and don't ask how much money I spent. It's none of your damn business, okay? But yeah, that is gonna be probably the last really big book haul of the year. It's the only one I tend to do every year. I might do another mini one in May because I do this book crawl again in that time for another friend's birthday. So there'll be probably some there, but none is big, none is crazy. My budget for my birthday is, you know, extravagant. I'm in a really cool, cute outfit. Got my necklace on, my ring, and these really cool tights on. I would show you, but I don't want to stand up again if I'm honest. Their snake print, their fishnets are very cool. But I just want to update you guys because it's been a hot minute. I haven't read much of the Empire of Gold. I haven't had a chance to like sit down and read. I will probably do that now that I've kind of come back from like my excursions out and about for my birthday. I am going to get dinner at like 4 with my parents, 4:30. So I have about 3 hours. So I'm gonna use that time to just chill. And I think I'm going to get out of this outfit because it was cute, but it's super duper windy right now and this skirt is too damn short for that. I'm going to change it to something a little more comfy, still cute because, you know, it's still my birthday, still want to be cute. And then yeah, I don't know. I'll catch you when I have another tape when I've read something, hopefully. Hello, it is Thursday, January 16th at about like 2:35. I'm just coming in with a little update because I've been like terrible at updating this vlog. I've just been really busy with doing homework and stuff and just like getting back into the swing of school and work and all these things. But I have done some reading. I have not read more of Empire of Gold. Like just in all that, I haven't had time to like sit down and read, but I have started listening to Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. I've heard a lot of odd things about this book. I've heard people really like it. I've heard people really not like it. And I was just curious as to like, why is that? From what I understand and what the synopsis of the story is, we are following an author who is white who essentially commits yellowface and steals a manuscript of an Asian author and tries to pass it off as her own. And when I tell you, like, that's the premise, that's it. It's not hiding anything from you. But when I tell you that the microaggressions in this book are phenomenally done, like this character, this narrator is insufferable and so fucking racist and just so like filled with microaggressions that it makes me rage because I know people like this in the academic spaces. I was literally listening to it as I'm walking back to my office from class, and there's this one scene where she's like citing Sadia Hartman and the subaltern, like all these like fancy terms that we use in academia to like see a lot of like white saviors and like utilize to say that they are allies. that they are allies, but they're not real allies. As this author clearly fucking isn't. Oh my god. R.F. Kuang has done an amazing job at portraying this like really precise figure that makes the book kind of infuriating to read, or in my case, listen to, because it's just, I don't want to be in this woman's head at all. She's so awful. And it drives me cuckoo. But I'm also just like gripped by this. Like, where's the story gonna go? How is this going to end? And I can see why this can be a book that turns off a lot of people, because we are stuck in the head of someone who is very prevalent in our society, but also is so infuriating to read if you know, if you've ever been microaggressed and you just like have that experience, no matter your background or cultural heritage, you know how infuriating it is. And so to read a character who you're in their head the entire time and that's all they do is microaggression after microaggression, but it's so good. It's so good. I am about halfway through it. I started it a couple of days ago. It turned into my shower audiobook, but I am on chapter 11, almost done. So I'm about that far in. It says I have 4 hours and 40 minutes left, but Spotify doesn't account for like the speed you listen to. That might be a little less, but my god, I'm enjoying it. And this is my first R.F. Kuang book. I have Babel, which I haven't read. And I think I have Poppy Wars somewhere amongst the depths of my bookshelves that still need to be reorganized. So I might have to pick up one of those next. But I'm curious to see how Yellowface finishes, and then to go look more at the discourse behind it, because I'm curious to see what is the thing that turns people off about this book, because I've never really dived into any of it. I know it's probably her least liked book of all of them. I would say maybe tied with Babel, even though Babel is like super duper loved. Babel also gets a lot of critique, so I'm curious to see why. I still need to continue this vlog. I think I'm going to delay when this vlog's released, just because I haven't been updating you guys. I've been bad. I've been a bad YouTuber, and like that's life sometimes. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't fit into the schedule, and I apologize. So this might get delayed another week, which is fine. It's arbitrary rules and due dates. But if that's the case, I'm going to Joshua Tree this weekend, so I will probably bring you along for that and give you some like cool scenes. I don't know if I'm gonna bring my camera or if I'm gonna do it via my phone, but I will try to have some footage of Joshua Tree, especially because we're going stargazing and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see all the stars in the galaxy. It's gonna be amazing. That's my weekend plans. It's currently Thursday and we're leaving Saturday morning, I believe, and we won't come back till Monday morning. There ain't gonna be a lot of time to edit and get a video out on Monday, just because I have work that day too. So all these things happening, it's fine, but your girl's tired. I didn't have a great night's sleep, so I'm gonna go take a nap, and then I think I'll try and get some reading done. Maybe I'll show you some clips of Aesthetic. Who knows? I'll catch you later. Hello, it is directly the next day. I did read a little bit more in the Empire of Gold. I'm this far in now, so like a quarter of the way. I'm almost to the halfway point. I'd say maybe another like couple hundred pages, if that, 100 pages till I'm to the halfway point. So I'm making progress. I'm still very much enjoying it. I don't know if I put this clip in or like I cut the audio in, but there's literally one point where I was reading this, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What is happening? Because my mind was just blown. I'm gonna put my hair back in a ponytail too because it's bugging me. We're also not gonna talk about how grown out my hair is, okay? We're not gonna do that. We're not, okay? But I've been making more room and I've been so happy with reading this series. I'm just enjoying it so much. Every time I do get to sit down and read it, I just forget like how much I'm like invested in what's going on. I'm kind of sad to see it be done when I'm finished with this book. Your girl does want to finish it because she wants to know what happens, even though she doesn't want to finish it because she doesn't want it to be over with. Make it make sense. But it's still super duper kind of chilly here in California. We're in a really weird spot because we just had all the fires, right? Because of all the wind. And it's devastating. The LA is a mess right now. Here, I'm pretty far away from the fire, so I was not too affected. The wind's been making my house in particular really cold because I live in an old house. And so I've just been cold nonstop. And I'm over being cold. I just want to be curled in a blanket and not do anything. But I have so many things I need to do. But I just got done with a meeting with one of my dissertation committee members. And we were talking about kind of my article, and I was working on how I've been working on that and like what progress I've made, and set up a next meeting. And it's all productive. I'm hitting that stage in the PhD where I'm just like, what am I doing with my life? Why am I doing this? But the answer is I want the funny hat, and I've gone too far. that I can't. I'm sorry. Winnie's like laying next to me and she desperately wants to like just inch her way so she can crawl my lap because she's adorable. See, look at her. Look at her. Just chilling here. Say, why can't I come into your lap? Look, I see, nope, she's coming closer. She's coming closer. Okay, yes, hi Whitney. I got a needy dog to apparently take care of. So I'm going to go ahead and end this clip here before she like knocks over my camera. I think I'm gonna read a little bit more. I'm going to leave for Joshua Tree tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna have a lot more time to read tonight because I have work this evening and I'm done at 7. All that to say is I don't think I'm gonna update you more today, but I will try to put in some clips of me going to Joshua Tree and just what all the pretty things. I want to bring you for stargazing. I think that's gonna be so cool. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna bring my camera or if I'm just gonna use my phone. I'm gonna go. I'll catch you on the flip side. Hello, welcome to the official 3rd week of this vlog and the actual last week. So I'm not doing another week of this vlog. It's Tuesday, so it's the day after the day I got back from Joshua Tree, which I did manage to get some footage, not a lot, but some that I'm sure I included in the segment before this. But a quick little update. I finished Yellow Pages and I have to say that book is infuriating in all the good ways. Like, it's a book that's meant to make you mad. That's what the story is. But damn was I hooked the entire time. I will say, I wish there was an epilogue, because if you read the book, you know how it ends. And like, I just want just a teeny little bit more, even if it's just like a little blurb of like the book she actually publishes and like what is the reception to it. Cause I just want to know, you know, it's kind of open-ended, which is fine. But I could not decide if I wanted to root for her or not. Obviously not, because she's awful. But like, if you're gonna be bad and you're gonna be kind of this awful person, commit, you know? Like, just fully commit, and I kind of want to see that full commitment. I can't say much more without spoiling things, so I'm not going to say anything else. That's where we're gonna leave it. I did end up giving it 4 stars. I think it earned all those stars. It's a hard book to rate high because she's so unlikable, but the point is that she's unlikable and that this is a horrendous story, but it's so entertaining. So it's a very odd thing to rate, and I kind of struggled. I was like, do I give it a 3.5? But it's not a 3-star book. It's a 4-star book. It's an entertaining book. It's just the content it fucks you up. So there's that. I got a little further in The Empire of Gold. Hold on, it's over here. I am now past the halfway point, which is great. I'm on page 454. So things are getting interesting. I'm in the middle of a chapter too when I left off, because I was like reading this intermittently in the hotel as well as like on the long drives when I had it in the car with me. Picking this up where I could, still loving it, still enjoying it. I will probably finish it this week, but we will have to see what my schedule kind of looks like. I'm a little less busy than I am because I don't have an assignment like that I have to physically type and do, but I do have student essays due at the end of this week. So we shall see. That's all the update I have for you guys, really. Just, I'm back. I'm still extremely sleepy and tired, but I'm here to finish this vlog out for one more week. Let's see what we get done. Let's see all the things, but I'm gonna get some work done. I'll see you guys in the next update. Hello. I'm so bad at updating this vlog, but it is Thursday at about 2:50. I just got done talking to one student and I have another student meeting me online at 3:45, so I have an hour. But I wanted to take this time to update you because again, I'm bad at updating you for this vlog. This vlog's been a mess. I have not made any more progress on Empire of Gold. I just haven't picked it up. I haven't had a lot of time to like sit down and physically read, which has been a bummer because I want to know more what's going on with that book, but I just haven't had the time. I did start a new audiobook because I finished Yellow Face, which I told you about. I did update on that. But I started, I started the book called The Butcher and the Wren by Elena. I'm gonna mess this up. I'm so sorry. I don't like messing up people's name. It's Kuhart. I will put it on the screen. I don't know how to say it. I'm so sorry. It's a debut novel and I got it off of Spotify because it's the premium thing. And I'm mostly done with it. I am 77% in. It's not a long book. The audiobook's like some 6 hours or so. And I've just kind of been picking it up here and there. And because I listen to it at a quicker speed, the book's been flying. It's okay. It's not my favorite thriller, but I am enjoying the twists that it's throwing at me. Overall, I think the book's kind of not great. The characters just feel very cookie cutter representation of like what they are. Like, here's the psycho, here's the cold calculating female protagonist who's gonna catch him. They feel cookie cutter, right? That's okay. It's a genre thing, but it hasn't made it listen, and the writing itself is kind of not the best, which happens with debut novels. They're still very much in the beginnings of their craft. It's not the worst book I've read by far. The Boyfriend still takes that. That was an awful book. This one I think has a lot more potential, and like I said, I'm very much enjoying the twists that are being thrown my way. I actually really like the big reveal we just got, and we're quickly ramping towards the end, the big climactic moment where we're gonna have like the show off between our villain and our protagonist. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna go. But other than that, it's just okay. I did just use my last Audible credit for The Sword of Kaigen by M.L. Wong, which is great because I did get Blood Over Brighthaven this past month. I was gonna say weekend, but it wasn't the weekend. It's time. time. I'm going to probably continue this vlog into Saturday because plans I have for Saturday, I need to do some more reading for school. I might start trying to paint my office, which I might preview in this vlog if I do end up doing that, but I am going to have a whole vlog dedicated to redoing my office. So that may or may not happen. We'll see. And I know I also have to start the renovations in the second bathroom, which thankfully are more minor and cosmetic, so they shouldn't take more than like a week or two, if I'm honest. And if I'm stay on top of it, we'll see. I'm looking forward to a weekend where I'm not doing shit and I can just relax. We have sprints on Saturday, which are gonna be great. I'm gonna be so happy to see you guys and just have some time built in to read. But other than that, I don't know. I don't got anything else today. I don't know if I'm gonna read today. If I'm honest, it's my day off. I've been kind of knee deep in a webtoon, so I might do that instead. But we'll come back when I have another update. I will try to read a little bit Empire Gold tonight. Maybe I'll set up like a whole vibey thing. I don't have to go to bed early and it'll be just great. But yeah, that's all I got for now. I'll see you later. Hello. It is so much later after the last clip, and honestly this is the end of the vlog because I've just been terrible about updating this vlog and I've run out of time. It is actually the day that I'm uploading this. I'm filming this clip right at the end because I need to. I wanted to give you guys a proper closeout. So also you can peep that we're in my office and you can see the new color going on just slightly in the background. It's a little washed out because it's on camera and there's a lot of light coming in through that back window, but we're in the new office, or we're in like the stage of the new office. It's not fully done yet, but that's what I spent my weekend doing. I did end up painting this. I did end up renovating the bathroom, and those were both going on at the same time. And I just didn't get a lot done. I only actually finished The Butcher and the Wren. So I think I last left off talking about how I did not really enjoy, or wasn't like super duper loving the book, and I was enjoying the twist, but the book itself was kind of mediocre. It left me on a cliffhanger. The book was like 200 or something pages, and it ends on a cliffhanger, and it just pissed me the fuck off. I get like you're trying to create intrigue for a series, especially it's a debut, but it's frustrating, and I did not enjoy it because it just felt like there was no payoff for the entire book. Like I'm reading for something to happen and nothing happened, and it was just frustrating. But I also was talking about how I did start a new audiobook, which I started immediately after the disaster that was A Butcher and Rent, and that was The Sword of Kaigen by Emma Wong, and I'm loving that book so much. Where am I at actually? I am 11 hours in, so I have 8 hours left, and I am so invested. I put this book off for a very long time because it read very like boy fantasy. Like if you know, you know, like just men in fantasy sometimes are insufferable, and this is a book they tend to like glom onto. And I was really worried that I wasn't gonna like it because of that. But this book is so fucking good. The way the characters have me screaming with them and rooting for them and just like talking along, just like gripped, I want to know what's gonna happen. That's been this book. I was listening to it the entire time I was working on this office, and oh my god, I love one of the characters so much. I'm not gonna talk too much about it here. I'll probably talk about it later in a vlog when I finish it up, but oh my god, it's so good. It's so entertaining. It's so much fun. The characters are so lively. The world's really interesting. I like the tension going on in this current section. It's amazing. And at the same time, so I'm listening to that, and then I was also reading Empire of Gold, which I've not done. I didn't finish it in this vlog. I know. Still loving it. And what was happening, they were both like ramped up, and I was like dead tired, but I was here for every moment, and I'm still here for every moment. I want to know how these books end, what's going on with Nadi and Ollie, and so much is going on, and I'm sad I couldn't finish them in this vlog, but a lot of things were going on, and I didn't get my homework done like I was supposed to. I'm going to go do that, but like I said, I wanted to close this vlog out, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the chaos. I hope that your January is going a little smoother than mine. I just feel like there's been no breaks whatsoever this month. February's looking to be a lot of the same. The videos might be a little slower in the coming month, but we're gonna try. Just thank you all so much for watching, and anyone who came to sprints, I love seeing you. I love chatting. I felt like that was our best sprint yet. It was so much fun. If you like this video, consider leaving a thumbs up and a comment down below. Let me know what has your January been like? Has it been as crazy as mine? Have you read any good books? Have you read any infuriating books? Like, let me know. Let me know. Or if you read any of the books I'm currently reading, in the comments. Let me know. Let me hear your thoughts. But otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!